coming along with the shelter, and I got a bunch of I have an oak tree that fell down out here. Oh, gotta watch out for the limbs on the ground. About went face forward there. Well, anyway, so I have a bunch of oak bark that I found from an oak tree that fell down, a huge oak tree. And so I'm going to start harvesting that. I got some already harvested. And I'm going to start layering it across the back end of the shelter there. I got the front end there. And then I will get back with you guys. I forgot to mention, here is the start of my Siberian log fire. And it'll probably go out to about right there. And it'll have logs all the way across. But I will show you the finished product here in a minute. That was a lot of work, guys. And that's probably about a total of 7 hours to do what I've done. I did a little bit last night, right around sunset, twilight. And I've been working since 7 o'clock this morning. It's like, I've been going on 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's been some work. The mosquitoes are everywhere. However, they're slow, but they're still biting it. I mean, it's biting everywhere. I'm filthy. But hey, that's part of the outdoors. So, but anyways, I was going to show you guys what I've done, and I'll see you in part 3 here in the winter time. So this is what I've done. Got my Siberian log fire. Got it set up. I don't need a whole lot of logs, about 5. So you just set it across the log there, big log, and then you have a gap under here. And that's where you'll start the fire. And what it does is it burns up and starts these logs on fire, and they burn. And what's nice about this fire is it burns hot. It doesn't burn real fast. And once you get these logs here on the ends going real good, then you don't got to really have any fire underneath the logs. You just let the logs pretty much smolder. They don't have a huge flame, but they produce heat. And they got all these logs back here, so when they start to burn off, you would just grab a log and you'd push it forward and keep burning. So that'd burn all night. And like I said, this being a survival winter shelter, this fire here is going to produce heat, and it's going to go right into my shelter where I'm going to be at. And that's why I have this opening right here. Check it out, guys. The saw has broken. And first time, I've been using it for 2 years, and it's the first time it broke. So it just needs a new blade. Just the blade broke. So I'm pretty and that's a cheap saw. So I was pretty impressed this lasted this long. So let's go around here to the back, and here's the back part. I got a bunch of that bark that I was harvesting from that dead oak tree that fell over. Now what I'm going to do, because as you can see, stuff's still pretty green out here. So I'm going to come back in probably another month, and I'm going to rake up tons and tons of leaves. And then I'm going to put them in these areas that got little gaps all over it. And then this shelter will pretty much be done. Now, is the shelter 100% waterproof? No. But for a survival shelter, it would work. But I'm using it for just this winter. But at the same time, you don't want snow dripping on you unless you're into that. But however, I don't want snow dripping on me. So I gotta really get this sealed off really good. And you can see all the holes through it. A camera up here. So what I'm gonna do here in about another month or so, when the leaves are all pretty much off the tree and on the ground, and I'm gonna put it all over this shelter here in the back. Now the front here, I'm not too worried about. I made it more of a steep part. It's not real inclined, so I don't have to really do a whole lot with that. That's just basically keep the wind out and the fire and the smoke. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed building this with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And there'll be a part 3 to this, and it'll be this winter. and I'll do a video on Siberian log fire, getting it lit, and that'll be fun because I've never started a fire in the winter with a ferro rod, so that's gonna be a lot of fun to do and share with you guys. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I found some railroad ties, so I was able to use that too. So, you know, being a survival shelter, you got to use what you got. But like I said, it's been a lot of fun, and I enjoy doing more of these videos. And you guys have a great afternoon, and God bless you. Take care, guys.